my belly upset.
Hi, Pam.
Yeah.
This is Dana Kleintop calling.
Excuse me?
Dana Kleintop, Glenn's wife.
Okay.
Hey, is Anita around?
Not right now.
Do you know when she's going to be back?
Probably in an hour or so.
All right. Can you have her give me a call? I have to leave here at noon. I have a doctor's appointment, but I really need to talk to her because there's just some things going on that I just think I should talk to Anita about.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's like really important, though.
Can I tell her what it's in regards to, or?
Just tell her Eagle Valley.
Okay, no problem.
Okay?
Okay.
And I have to, like I said, I have an MRI, so I absolutely have to leave here by 12 o'clock, but
Okay.
if she could get back to me this morning, because there's some time stuff that I don't have a lot of time to deal with, so I really need her input on some things, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks a lot, Pam.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, I'm sorry to bug you.
That's right.
But, remember you and I had talked before?
Yeah.
Well, they've called for Glenn's records.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So, you know,
With the Attorney General's office?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not sure what to send them. I guess, can you kind of give me some direction, maybe?
What I gave them was, they want the originals.
Okay.
So, if you want to keep copies, keep copies. If not, you know, then all you have to do, like I weeded through mine.
Okay.
I took out all our notes and, you know, everything that we had written down. I sent them copies of checks if I had them, settlement sheets, policies, our worksheets,
Okay.
and the original applications. But I didn't give them much more than that.
Okay, because, I mean...
I know. And they want it in like 2 days.
Yeah, that's what I said to Pam. This is like, I mean, I have to do it like immediately. And when Glenn's not feeling good, it's kind of tough because I hate to pull him in too much. But
Right.
I don't know what kind of, see, I haven't talked to anybody in Eagle Valley because I was hoping to stay as far out of this as absolutely possible.
Uh-huh.
But I'm not sure what to do. I mean, if I give them checks, there was nothing creative with Glenn's deals. It's black and white that there's crap
Right,
going on.
I know, it's the same thing. Just all you have to do is just give them, you know, like settlement sheets. And like I told them, I said, I don't get involved in getting mortgages approved. I said, all I do is compile figures, do a settlement sheet, and, you know, get everything in, you know, and the bank approves it. I mean, they
Right.
don't approve it, don't do anything with it.
Right.
It's crazy about it. I mean, just give them, you know, your personal notes. Give them your application, your policies, the settlement sheets, and that's about it.
Okay, because if I send, like, the checks or if I send Glenn's disbursement sheets, they're going to...
Yeah, I don't even use disbursement sheets.
Okay, because they're going to see how the checks were cut. I mean, it's cut and dry that there was no money brought to closing.
Right.
I don't know if you've done deals like that.
No, not with them. No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Because, like, you know, like I said, I mean, there's, and that's why I'm a little, I mean, these files could open up a whole can of beans here.
Yeah,
But,
just give them settlement sheets and policies and that kind of shit, and don't give them much more than that.
okay.
Yeah. Just the stuff that you had to give to the bank.
That's what we gave to the bank.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. All right. Do you have any idea what's going on with this stuff?
No, they keep calling people in to the grand jury for hearings and stuff, but there really isn't, you know, there's nothing coming out of it.
No.
Mm-mm.
Because it's, you know, I don't know. I mean, I have no idea what kind of, I mean, obviously I'm looking to protect Glenn's interest here as much as possible.
Right.
And, you know, like I said, I don't know how they were running things with you or what kind of deals they were running, but I know that looking through Glenn's files, because I pulled a couple of them, and, I mean, all their deals, it's very clear the way that they had the checks cut.
Right.
But, you know, I mean, Steve would give him, like, a list, or Kersey would give him a list of the way that the checks were to be cut, and they don't match anything on the settlement sheet.
Yeah, well, don't even bother with that.
Don't bother with the checks.
No,
Okay.
No.
Did they specifically ask you for the checks?
The checks that the people gave me, but I didn't have any. I didn't have copies of them.
Yeah, see, we don't have copies of the checks of the people. Well, see, because they never gave them. Glenn would just send a letter to the bank that said, you know, from Rainbow Abstract that I certify these people brought this much to closing.
Uh-huh.
You know, in the certified fund area, which obviously never happened, so.
Right. Well, yeah, I would just give them settlement sheet policies and that kind of stuff, and that's it.
So then you just pulled a bunch of stuff out of your files before you sent them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right. Did you hire an attorney before you did this to go over anything, or?
No.
No, you just sent them in?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you know, this isn't something, I just kind of assumed it was just going to go by the wayside because it was such old business that we weren't going to have to worry about it, so I hadn't hired, you know, anybody to do anything, but...
Right.
So, you know, I didn't know if you had somebody, if you thought it was something that we needed to do, or if this was just kind of send the files and everybody will go away.
Well, I know that Jeff Vielander and Jim Greger were representing people at Eagle Valley that they had called for the grand jury hearings.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so maybe if you want to give them a call or...
Okay.
Know. But, I mean, you know, there's not much you can do. You can purge your files as much as you want.
Right.
And go from there.
Okay. All right. Do you have any... The only other question I have, do you know anything about, like, I know you said that Steve was out for grand jury when we talked like a month or so ago.
Uh-huh.
Has he been back out, or do you know what he's been telling them? I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I have no idea.
You don't?
No.
All right.
But, I mean, Jeff could probably tell you.
Jeff, okay.
Vielander,
Jeff,
because
okay.
otherwise...
Let me just write that down. Jeff Vielander. I just want to make sure that I have okay. I'm sure Glenn knows who they are, but I'm trying to keep him as far from this as possible because it's just, you know, it's a lot of stress on his system.
Right.
With closing everything up, so.
Yeah. I do as much, you know, I mean, you can tell them that the files were destroyed as far as you know.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
You know, you can do that too.
You know, in the move or something.
Closed. Yeah, or, you know, everything was shredded, the documents were shredded when we closed the office.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, I'm good at these things.
Well, that's why I called, because like I said, I was really getting into a panic mode when they said, you know, I mean, they give you like 48 hours, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I have all of these files, and I have to pack them all up, and I have to make sure that I'm not sending something I shouldn't be sending, especially because you know, when I talked to you, like I said, we were just trying to stay as far out of the loop. I know that there was a private detective that called here, and I don't know if he was calling on behalf of homeowners or calling on behalf of Eagle Valley, or, you know, we just blew it off because we figured it was so long ago that we were involved that it would just go away.
Right.
And, you know, then all of a sudden it's kind of like, great, just one more thing to deal with right now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I would talk to Jeff first and just, you know, I mean, you could just basically say that the files were shredded.
Okay.
You know, screw them. Let them deal with it.
All right. Do you know if there's any other title companies that got slammed with this?
I don't know.
Yeah. See, I have no idea either. I haven't talked, like I said, I haven't talked to anybody, so it's like, you know, and making me feel very uncomfortable and anxious.
Right. Well, I mean, if you feel more comfortable talking to an attorney, then definitely.
Yeah, that's why. Also, I wanted to see what you had done before I made any moves because I wasn't sure about what to do. And I said to Glenn, well, you know what, I'll call Anita and talk to her because it frazzles him right now. It's just not something that he needs to deal with, so.
Right, exactly.
All right, and then you haven't heard anything else? They just took your files and let you alone?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, good.
They took, you know, what I gave them, and they haven't called since.
Oh, good.
Of course, I shouldn't say anything. You know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because you never know. And the next thing I know, that's what I said. I talked to you last time. I was sure we were in the clear because we hadn't heard a thing. So. Right.
All right. And all of a sudden, you get a call. Great. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Well, if you have any more questions, give me a call.
Great. Anita, thanks so much for giving me a call back so fast.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.